Oklahoma City guard Chris Paul, president of the National Basketball Players Association, has told ESPN that the union and the league are collaborating to allow players to wear specialized jerseys that could feature either a social justice issue, a social cause, or even a charity message on the back. This strategy is one of a long list of social justice plans that the players want to make when the league restarts in Orlando on July 30th. And to that effect, we're joined now by Brian Windhorst. Brian, how likely are we to see this initiative come to fruition? How important is it to the Players Association?
Yeah, I think there's something like this is definitely going to happen, Hannah. Now, obviously, there has to be, consulting with the league on what the messages would be, and also if it's for a range of games. But this is one thing that the players made clear when they were talking to the NBA about this restart, that they appreciate the platform that is in Orlando for them, but they have their own platforms with social media and other ways. There needed to be some special ideas and some creative thinking done where this could be maximized. And this is one of the ideas that came forward. I'm interested to see who had this idea, because it's a really good one. And Nike is involved, and Nike is obviously the company that makes the jerseys. So I'm sure that this is going to go forward. It's just a matter of working out the details.
Yeah, interestingly, the WNBA had this idea, and this was floated around even before we heard about it with the NBA players. Also, Brian, it remains to be seen what these early games are really going to look like in terms of play. We have to be realistic. These players are coming off a 4-month break. And I'm curious how much we're actually going to see of the top players, the biggest stars, when this 8-game regular season is played out.
Yeah, that's been the discussion as I've talked to coaches over the last couple of days. I know when the schedule came out Friday night, there was a heavy analysis on who got the right end of the stick, who got the short end of the stick, who had the toughest schedule. But I don't know how many of the top players are going to play in all of these games. Each team has to play at least one back-to-back. And look, I just don't think you're going to see the star players playing in back-to-backs. You certainly are not going to see Kawhi Leonard doing it. So some of this may come down to luck of the draw for some of these teams. And I know that that's not a terrific message, but some of these teams at the top have built cushions in the standings, and they don't have to fight for seeding or fight for playoff positioning. And they intend to use that, I believe. And this could end up, for some of the teams, it's going to be, every game is going to be life and death. But for some of these teams, this is going to be like an 8-game preseason. So we're going to get some good matchups, but player availability is going to be a constant topic over that first 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, 88 total games to be played in the regular season. No more than 7 per day, and some starting as early as 12:30. We have a lot of hoops. Brian Windhorst, thanks.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.